Hello everyone, my name is Ben, and welcome to my channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my Nintendo collection, because I have a lot of Nintendo consoles to share with you guys today. So, without further ado, I probably just messed up the mic quality. But without further ado, I am going to talk to you guys all about my Nintendo collection today. And hopefully you guys can enjoy, so sit back, grab your popcorn, and enjoy the video. I'll start off with what I got first. And the first Nintendo console that I ever received would be my 3DS, which I have right here in this bag. And I got this back a long time ago for Christmas. And I was so jealous of my older brother because he had one before me. He had a Luigi edition 3DS, and then my mom, she got me this Mickey Mouse Magical World 3DS. And me and my brother, I'm just going to tell you some backstories of each console. Me and my brother, we would literally stay up all night on our bunk beds. I would be on the top, he'd be on the bottom bunk. And we'd play Mario Kart 7 and Super Smash Bros. And all kinds of fun things. It was amazing. This is my childhood right here in this little guy. So, I love my 3DS and I'm never going to get rid of it. It's one of my favorite consoles of all time. But I also have several cases because I've had the 3DS. It was obviously one of my first childhood things. And also, my other childhood console, it's not a Nintendo console, but it was the Xbox 360, and I actually have that still to this day. It's actually surprisingly still working, but, so that was my first Nintendo console, sort of. It was my first one that I owned. My second Nintendo console, which I also grew up with, which is personally my favorite Nintendo console, or my favorite games, yeah, I'd say the 3DS and the N64, the Nintendo 64, are my favorite Nintendo consoles. Because this is my mom's, but she pretty much told us that me and my brothers could have it. So, I now am a proud owner of a Nintendo 64, and I grew up with this thing. It is so amazing. We have several controllers, several games. I loved playing Super Mario 64. And playing Mario Kart 64. Mario Kart 64 is probably one of my favorite Mario Kart games. I unfortunately did not get to play Super Smash Bros. On this thing, but I did play Donkey Kong 64 and games like that. And I love this thing so much. And then I think after that, an uncle gave me and my older brother a Game Boy. He got a Game Boy Advanced SP, and I got a Game Boy Advanced. So, might I just say, it was very difficult to play games on this when it has no backlight, which was not fun. I mean, the Game Boy was fun, but not being able to see your screen very well, that was not fun. Definitely was not able to play this in the dark. But I would say this is probably my least used Nintendo console, not because I didn't like it, just because I also had the 3DS and the Nintendo 64. So I used that mainly, but I still love this guy, and I'll still pop in a game every once in a while and play on it. But then after that, I'd say I got my first Switch. But I do not have that Switch because it is now my little brother's. But after I got that, I got my Switch Lite. And this was just all mine. So I got the gray model. It has a custom shell on it right now. Of course, I'm a Zelda fan. It has a Zelda shell on it. But I got the gray model. And this is probably one I would rather have this than a normal Switch. Because these were just so convenient. You could take them in. I know you could take the Switch 1 anywhere. But there's just something about a Lite that makes it feel good. I like how small it is. It's just a great console. But that was an amazing console. So, yeah. And then after I got that, I was saving up for a normal Switch because I was getting into YouTube and I wanted to, yeah, that's the only thing that I could do with that's the only thing I couldn't do with the Lite, is I could not record my gameplay. So I wanted to get a normal Switch so I could record my gameplay. So that is when I got this Switch, which of course also has a Zelda case. I mean, what can I say? Best franchise. I also have a holographic poster over there, as you guys can see. And we have Alligator. I've never named him, so his name is Alligator. He's a pretty chilled guy. But we have here my Switch. And it's actually a funny story how I got this. I got this off eBay for only $89 because the guy who sold it to me said that it was water damaged and it only worked in dock mode. And obviously I already had a Switch for handheld mode, so I was like, sweet, that's really good price. I didn't come with the Joy-Cons. I bought these, and these are knockoff Joy-Cons. I got them off AliExpress for like 30 bucks, but so yeah, I used this and I used it to record videos and stuff like that on my older channel. And unfortunately, I was being sort of dumb, and I was wiggling it, saying, oh look, it doesn't, the Joy-Cons are wiggly, and basically saying that it wasn't the Switch 2 and the Joy-Cons wiggle and the Switch 2 Joy-Cons don't wiggle. And I don't know how, but the screen popped out. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, when I got it, it was supposed to only work on the dock, but the dude messaged me and said that he factory restarted it, and somehow the screen just all of a sudden started working. So that was crazy. But so I wiggled it out and somehow the screen fell out, so I need to get the replace. Luckily it's only like a $20 repair, but yeah. So this was my Switch 1, and after my Switch 1 I got the good old Nintendo Switch 2. Yep, I got it on launch day because of my dad. He went out to GameStop and picked it up for me at midnight. So shout out to him. But yes, I got my Nintendo Switch 2 and I have loved this thing. It has so much more power. I love the magnetic Joy-Cons. They are amazing. Just probably the best sound I've ever heard in my existence of living. Like, just yes. But my Switch 2, it's amazing. You guys know about the Switch 2. It just recently came out. Donkey Kong Bonanza is a blast. Mario Kart World is fun when you have friends with you. And it is fun to do online knockout tour. But yes. And so last but not least, I saved this one for last, not because it was the last Nintendo console I got recently. And we actually went all the way back to the 3DS. That is right. And I actually got this from a friend. He gave me an amazing deal for it. I traded him a Steve and Alex amiibo set for this 3DS. And it is now my most recent collection to my Nintendo console collection. And it's so weird going from an XL to just a normal 3DS. So I did mod it, and of course you gotta mod a 3DS. Modding the 3DS is literally where the fun at is in the 3DS. My childhood 3DS is modded, but I didn't mod it in my childhood, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so this thing, it's pretty fun. I use it basically if I ever have like a friend over and I want to play like Mario Kart 7 or something with him, or Mario Party. We just link up. Game share was amazing on this. Well, it was called download play back in the day, but yes, that was cool. And yes, everybody, this is my Nintendo collection. I have a Nintendo Wii, and I was just not able to get it out right now because it's buried at the moment. But I had a lot of memories with my Nintendo Wii, playing with my grandparents and playing Wii Sports. It was so fun. We mainly played bowling, and that's my memories from the Nintendo Wii. I just always remember going over to my grandparents' house and playing Wii bowling with them. But guys, let me know in the comments down below what Nintendo consoles you guys have and what your favorite Nintendo console is. And let me know if I should do a next series of this, of like my Nintendo game collection. But if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and subscribe. And yeah, peace.